And welcome back, everybody, from Pivot Charter School. Look who's here, Dr. Gary Eicher. Good morning, Dr. Eicher.
Great to be here.
Glad
Thanks.
to have you here. Love to have you here, ready to tell you that Pivot is on the move and how, in case Pivot Charter School appeals to you and appeals to your kids, and maybe you have a problem moving to the school, well, you got the transportation issue worked on, right?
We do. We've been working all semester to come up with a better option for our students. Not all the parents want their students on city transportation, so we have two options for them now. They can either use the Tran, which is a city busing system, or we have our own that we've leased through A&S Transportation.
And how does this work? How do these buses operate? You've leased a couple of big, full-size, regular yellow school buses.
Right.
What are we looking at right there?
Well, right here, this is the company that we are working with or partnering with. This is A&S Transportation. This is their whole fleet. It's a traditional yellow bus that's full size and it's air conditioned. We have monitoring, video, surveillance. I mean, it's all in there. It's a great package for our students as transportation options.
And for whom is this available? Who can get on this bus and head over to Pivot?
Well, anybody that enrolls with us that lives 2 miles and beyond from our school would receive that transportation option. Anybody from 0 to 2 miles would have the Tran or, their own transportation.
Speaking of on the move, you are on the move. You started out at one location. Temporarily, you have been at a different location. You'll be at this location where you are as we speak until
the 17th. On the 17th, when the students come back, or the 16th, 17th, when they come back from their holiday in January, we're going to have our brand new center opened up. It's on at 2675 Winkler Avenue.
That's the old address.
That's the old address.
There's the new address.
There's the new one. The number's going to stay the same, so I would definitely write the number down.
Same phone number.
Yes.
It'll ring at either place.
It will.
Probably rings in your house at night.
It does, and that's the building that we're moving to. We're on the second floor. It's a fabulous center. It's fully, we got smart boards throughout the center, tutoring rooms, we have individual computer workstations for the students. This is what it looks like where we're at now currently.
Explain what a smart board is.
A smart board is basically a whiteboard through electronic means. Teachers can tap on it and work with it. They can pipe in all the instructional material they need with the students. It's very interactive. And so it's really great for tutoring situations for adults and students.
The great advantage of Pivot that you won't find at other schools is that teachers, you don't even call them teachers. What do you call them?
We call them educational coordinators because they do so much. They have so much flexibility to work with the students. For example, one thing that we offer that nobody else is doing in the United States is our blended model. And what it means is that our students, whether they're at home or at school, have access to certified professionals. 1 o'clock in the morning, on Saturday, they have tutors. I mean, it's just, we take our students wherever they're at, and then we bring them up to grade level and beyond.
And it's available 24/7. In fact, you call them the educational coordinators, but they are actually, as you say, they're more like coaches.
They are. We call them teams because our students work as a group. They're all moving forward together, and our educational coordinators coach them up. They coach them to do their best. They coach them to be, fantastic students, take responsibility for what they're doing. They draw up their educational plans and they own it. And that's what makes it phenomenal.
You have how many students so far?
Right now we're approaching 100 students.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. We started, I remember starting off here when I arrived.
I remember when you arrived.
There was 3 students. We opened the doors with 13.
I knew all 3 of them.
Yeah, I did too.
You have had remarkable success.
We have. And it's because what we do is so phenomenal with the kids that kids are coming to us right now, or when they came to us, they had their skill levels in math and reading were so low, and now they're way above grade level already by the first semester.
This new transportation plan that you have the buses, you have Tran passes available, and you also have what you call depots. What are these depots that are positioned around Lee County?
Well, what we're working on with A&S Transportation is we want to make sure that everybody has a stop available to them, so that if you live 6 miles and beyond from our school, you don't have to drive 6 miles in to pick up your student. We're going to have a centralized drop-off point for them out there, so it makes it really convenient for them to get home.
So if you live out in Lehigh, if you live in Cape Coral, if you live in South Fort Myers, if you live I'm stretching it here.
In the county.
Estero, Bonita?
Not yet in Estero and Bonita, but we will have depot stops in deep South Fort Myers, in Lehigh, and North and South Fort Myers, or North and South Cape Coral. We actually have hub stops as well. 2 to 6 miles are hub stops. Beyond 6 miles, it's a depot or centralized stop.
If you want to get there, you are providing, if transportation is the issue, if transportation is the make or break point,
right,
then you're saying, you know what, we're going to make it happen.
That's right. It was an obstacle before, and now it's just a challenge.
If that's a deal breaker. And with all these different transportation fingers running out, you're reaching out, you say, to a population of about 20,000 possible students.
There is.
We're in your reach.
Yeah, I feel like we partner with Lee County, and they're looking for assistance out on the perimeter as well. So we want to give all students in Lee County equitable opportunity to receive our services.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Happy New Year. Happy new school year.
Thank you.
And I hear that we've got an invitation to come over to Pivot and bring our TV camera and take a look at what's going on over there so we can show everybody up close and personal.
We do. We have a board meeting on February 9th. We're inviting some of the Lee County or school district board members to come out. We're going to have a big open house that day. You guys are going to kick off that day.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great, fun event.
I'm excited about that.
Yes, I am too.
We'll talk about that. We'll iron out the details.
We'll do that.
Yeah, and we'll make this the most educated corner of America.
That's it.
Sounds good.
Premier choice.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Here's Carly.